How much does it really cost to live in America? Let's look at how much I spend in 1 month. I'm going to break down all of my expenses into different categories. So there's housing, food, entertainment, and other miscellaneous stuff. First, let's start with the biggest cost, which is rent. And this is going to vary depending on where you live, but I would say the average cost is around $1,500 per month for a one-bedroom apartment. And that's how much I'm paying for my apartment. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's extremely high. And if you live in a city like New York or LA, I would say the average is more like 2,500. So it's very expensive. So because of this, a lot of people choose to live with a roommate or two, and that will bring costs down a lot. And I used to live with 3 roommates, and then my rent was $450 per month, which is a really good deal, but living with that many people can get super chaotic. And my landlord does pay for a lot of utilities like water and trash and stuff like that, but I pay around $45 per month for electricity and $50 per month for internet. For groceries, I usually spend around $300 per month, and I cook a lot, and I also cook for my boyfriend as well, so it makes costs a little bit higher, but I think it's really important to try to eat healthy. And I also don't really go out to eat that much, but my boyfriend loves to, so if he wants to go out to eat with me, then he'll usually pay for those meals. But I would say I spend maybe an extra $50 a month on little snacks or meals around town if I'm really way too busy to go home and cook. For subscriptions and different entertainment apps, I share a lot with my family so we can all save some money. So I spend $15 per month on HBO and I share it with the rest of them. And then I use the family's Apple Music account and my brother's Crunchyroll and Hulu accounts. And then I haven't bought new clothes in a really long time, and I usually don't spend any money on makeup unless I run out of something. But the one thing that I do spend money on is skincare. That is something I absolutely refuse to skimp out on. So I usually spend around $125 per month on skincare, which might sound like a lot, but I'm not buying any luxury products or anything super expensive like that. I usually will just buy the products that I know work well on my skin for the lowest price point. Then for some random stuff, I spend an average of $35 per month on stuff like cleaning supplies, tissues, stuff like that. And then, like most Americans, I do have student loans to pay, so I spend $150 on paying back my loans every month. I have been lucky to not need a car so far, and that saves me a lot of money because having a car in America is super expensive. Besides the car payment, you also need to pay probably $50 to $150 per month on car insurance. If you live in an apartment, you also might have to pay anywhere from $100 to $250 per month on parking. And then you also have to pay for gas, which depending on your car and how much you drive could be anywhere from like $100 to $200 per month. So I'm trying to go as long as possible without getting a car. But public transportation in America is literally so terrible. It's so hard to go anywhere unless you only go around campus, or if you live in a city like New York that has a lot of trains, but that's pretty rare. And another one of the really big costs here is health insurance. It's very expensive, but it's still important to have it. So I pay $180 per month for health insurance. But I know a lot of students who get health insurance through their university, and that's going to be an average of $250 per month. So with all of these costs, my total every month is $2,450. And actually, this is already on the very low side, and I try to be very thrifty and only buy stuff if it's on sale. And I try not to spend a lot of money going out or drinking or shopping all the time, even though sometimes I really want to. The cost of living in America has gotten super high over the past few years, and it's gotten very hard to save any kind of money here because everything is so expensive. But like I said, if you have a few roommates and you live in a city that has better public transportation, then it's definitely a little bit more doable. But anyway, I hope this video helped you understand how much it really costs to live in America. And if you have any questions or thoughts, just leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.